Here we have a question based on the properties of triangles. We have a triangle ABC right angled at C, and we have a point P which divides CA in the ratio 2:1, and remember it is CA and not AC. What is the difference? If P divides CA in the ratio 2:1, then the situation looks somewhat like this. If you are a person who likes dealing with variables, then what we mean by this is, if PA is say x centimeters, then CP is actually 2x. Or if you are a person who likes dealing with ratios, then what this means is that CP by PA is equal to 2 by 1, or in other words CP is equal to 2PA. And if you want to express the whole of CA in terms of just PA, what will that be? The whole of CA in terms of PA will be what? 3 times. CA will be 3 times PA. And the same thing, if you want to express in terms of say CP, how will you change this? From this, how will you change this? PA is CP by 2. Then just add the 3 here. Then this is how you express CA in terms of PA. Now, if instead of CA you are going to put AC, then all of these equations are going to be a mess. So please read the question very carefully and notice that P divides CA in the ratio 2:1. Similarly, what does Q do? Q also divides CB in the ratio 2:1. How will that look like? Now Q divides CB in the ratio 2:1. If you want how the situation looks with respect to variables, then this is how it looks. But if you would like dealing with ratios, then this is how it looks. And how will you represent the whole of CB in terms of just QB? The whole of CB is 3x, which means what? 3 times QB. And if you want to express CB in terms of CQ, how will you do that? Just take this QB. What is QB? QB here is CQ by 2. Just put a by 2 here and change it to CQ. Then this is how your relations look like. And now with all of our groundwork done, we will start answering the question. What have we done? We have joined the points and we have come up with 3 different right triangles, but all of them sharing the same right angle C. Then these are the 3 triangles that we are dealing with. Our triangle ABC was our original triangle. And what was its hypotenuse? Its hypotenuse was AB. Now with BPC, what is the hypotenuse? It is BP. And what about AQC? What will be its hypotenuse? Your hypotenuse will always be the side opposite to the right angle. So its hypotenuse will be AQ. Now, when you apply Pythagoras theorem to each one of this, you can apply the Pythagoras theorem. Now look at the result. You see what is happening here? All the 3 results are regarding these 3 hypotenuse. Just apply the Pythagoras theorem again and again and we will get each of these results. Let us start with AQ square. What is AQ square? What are the other 2? The shorter 2 sides. One is the AC square. The other is CQ square. So you see what is happening here? We have got the AQ square and we have got the AC square, and this is the only part where we see something wrong. So how do we connect both of this? How do we connect BC and CQ? How do we connect? BC is equal to BQ plus QC. But then what is BQ? We know that BQ is half of CQ, which means what? It is 3 by 2 CQ. But here we are not dealing with CQ, we are dealing with its square, which means what? BC square is equal to 9 by 4 CQ square, which means CQ square is equal to 4BC square by 9. There. This is the result we got. Put it here and multiply throughout by 9. We have got our first result. Similarly, we will proceed with the second one. Take the next right triangle. What is its hypotenuse? Its hypotenuse here is BP square. This triangle here, BP square is what? BC square plus BC square. There. And this is the result that we have to prove. What all have we got? There a BP square and here a BC square, and this is the only part which is a bit of a problem. Now how do we connect AC and PC? How do we connect it? AC is equal to AP plus PC, but what is AP? It is PC by 2. Then add them and you will get what? 3PC by 2. But we are not dealing with PC, we are dealing with its square, which means AC square is equal to 9PC square by 4, which means PC square is equal to 4AC square by 9. Again, put it here, multiply throughout with 9. There, multiplying throughout with 9, we have got the second result also. Now for this third and our original, the biggest triangle. What is AB square? Look at the whole triangle. AB square is what? It is AC square plus BC square. Now look at the third result that you have to prove. What do you notice? It is the sum of the LHS of the first two results that you have proved. Now all you have to do is add them, and when you add them, what do you notice? A 9AC here, a 4AC here, which means 13AC square, and here what? 4BC square and 9BC square, again a 13BC square. Now come back to our original triangle. What is AC square plus BC square? The biggest triangle that we took, the one which we started with. So the whole thing is equal to 13 times the square of its hypotenuse. That is exactly what our third result is. So this is all for today. Till we meet again, you take care. Assalamu alaikum.